Hey guys, what's up? What's happening? It is Dr. Carmen coming at you live. I know it says the kitchen, but we are not cooking today. Um, Today, I'm grateful for going live in spite of all the technical difficulties today. I think I'm in some kind of tech vortex today where things just keep malfunctioning starting early this morning. Anyway, if you see my stories, you know that I was having problems with the phone this morning. So we're just going to do what we do. And I wanted to liven it up, have a little fun. So we're going to play yes or no. I'm going to say some things. And I want to know from you, is it a yes or a no? Would you say yes to it or would you say no? Um, like trying new things. Is that a yes or is it a no? Because some of us have tried new things and had a lot of failures along the way of trying new things. So we get scared of trying something else new. I know for the longest time, for some of the goals I had, it didn't work out the first time. So I was hesitant to go there again. But you too can get the benefit of it. Do me a favor as you're hopping on, let me know if you can hear me and see me because, with the way the technology has been working for me these days, I can't take anything for granted, and I really, really need your help to let me know if the video and the audio is coming through. I also need your help as far as letting me know that, sorry, my throat is getting dry, letting me know that you're there. And I'm not talking to the internet or, talking to myself. Um, it's hard to say that if you're not participating. So you do that by giving StreamYard permission to post your comments so I can see them in here where I'm doing my main broadcast to you all. So you put facebook.com/ StreamYard and give them permission to post everything. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you so, so much. It's not showing me who you are, but you can drop a hashtag live in the comments because you're catching me live. The red live button is on. If it's off, you can put hashtag replay or I miss you in the comments, so I'll know to come back and play with you on the end point. So we had yes or no. You just answer yes or no. Hey, Betty, shout outs to Grenada. Yes or no to worrying about things and people you cannot control. Raise your hand if you've been guilty of those things, but should you say yes to them or should you say no to worrying about things and people that you can't control? I would say no. Like I said, I've been guilty of doing the exact thing that I would say no to now, but I like to think that I'm better at it now. Um, would you say yes or no to beginning your day with a morning meditation? Um, it's good to start off with a morning meditation or some gratitude, or a morning prayer or a morning devotional. I know several of my successful friends do it that way. I know that my parents do it that way. So is it a yes for you or a no for you? Again, I would say yes to that because it's something that I strive to do all the time to get me in a right mindset. If you're going into your day with gratitude, not just because it's Thursday, but every day, not just because it's Sunday, if that's when you practice your religious activities, or not just because it's Saturday, whatever day your religious activities fall on, you should always have start the day with some gratitude in order to set your day off right. That's what's behind Savers, with Al Elrod, starting your day off right with some calming thoughts, some calming prayer, before you turn on the internet, before you turn on the TV news, just start your day off right in a calm, centered space. So yes or no, ignoring my need to balance my time. I know what I should say. I should say no to ignoring my need to balance my time. I should say yes more to taking a time out when my schedule is overscheduled or overly full, or when I just need some alone time to process everything that's happened in a period of time. So I should say no to those, to ignoring my need to balance my time, because you can run yourself ragged. You can drive yourself into a physical hole, an emotional hole, if you are not taking time to get still, to adjust your time demands, so that you can refresh, refill, revive yourself. Um, Say yes or no to positive affirmations and healthy thoughts. Oh, I'm gonna have to plug in the charger. I thought I had gotten enough of a charge, but I guess not. All right. Whew. Yay! No, no bad news because of that. But say yes or no to positive affirmations and healthy thoughts. Now, some of you might think that's just a little too woo-woo. It's a little too Pollyanna to use something that came from way back, but it's a real thing. It actually changes your biochemistry. It changes a lot of things that happen in your body that can cause you to get sick, which is the long and short of the explanation. If you see my other posts um, about stress and stress management or anxiety management, you know where I'm going with that, but that's for another post. I'm not going to get into the details, but saying yes to positive affirmations and healthy thoughts is a good thing to do for you. Um, if you don't necessarily believe in the thoughts, it's okay. You don't have to say, I'm a millionaire. If you don't believe of that, you can't conceive of that, but you can say, I am becoming totally solvent. I am becoming totally responsible with my finances. I am becoming debt free, if that is what you want. But you need to make the affirmation specific to you, to your situation, and something that you can grasp onto emotionally, as well as, thinking about it, seeing yourself there, seeing yourself, with all green or all black on your checkbook instead of all red, or seeing overdrawn statements or seeing piles of bills in your mailbox. See yourself where the ledger is clean, where it's zeroed out, where you have minimal debt. Because honestly, we're all living, so we're all gonna have some debt. Okay, but if you can see yourself being solvent, see yourself being able to pay for all your bills, all your needs, as well as have some wants, that's a different thing. And that's a positive affirmation. Um, let's see. Yes or no to negative conversations with others. Um, I often tell my clients to avoid the negative Nellies or the negative Dans, especially if you're trying to move up higher, get yourself to a different position. And if all they have is that background chatter, well, nobody in our family ever did blah, blah, blah. Or you can't do that because nobody from our neighborhood has ever been able to do blah, 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 or with our background, or they just can't conceive it because, okay, nobody ever went to college in our family. Why are you trying to go to college? Would you think you're better than us, or you know you really just trying to leave the neighborhood? Why are you doing that? Well, I'm leaving the neighborhood because it's safer. I'm leaving the neighborhood because I want my children to have better schools. So again, if you're going to constantly immerse yourselves with people who can't think differently, can't be encouraging, can't be more supportive of what you're trying to do and, shore you up for what your endeavors are. Is it going to be hard doing some of the things that you want to do? Probably. Um, Everything comes with effort. Nothing changes without effort. It's a lot of work to make changes, to grow, to learn, to get new skills, to move on to places like the Star Trek thing says, where nobody's gone before, and that might be nobody in your family has gone before to college out of state or whatever it might be. Nobody before in your family has tried to become a principal in a school or to try to become a fireman or a policeman. So what? Do you have access to the resources that you need to do that? Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Can't tell who it was. What's up, Brenda? Shout outs to Kentucky. I'm so jealous I didn't get to come and see you guys because of endeavors I'm doing here. I wasn't able to be at a company event today and the rest of this weekend. Our company events are amazing. Talk about positivity and high vibe and encouragement and resources and tools to be successful at what you are. Plus, I get to see all my favorite people. We've still been close all through COVID because we have the internet and we talk every day and we have trainings regularly during the week. Really gotten close to a lot of those people. So to miss out on that positive atmosphere, that can do vibe it's really hard. But I have to prioritize, and priorities are never in conflict. Thank you, Brenda. Priorities are never in conflict, as our CEO would say. So I may miss this event, but I'm not going to miss the event in December. Again, get yourself around some positive people. Get yourself around some people who are about accomplishing things that you want to accomplish. So let's see, where were we? We're playing yes or no, Brenda. So yes or no to finding time to regroup and ground myself. That's a big yes for me because it's very necessary. If you are very empathic and you tend to absorb things from other people, you need to get grounded and release some of the energy you've taken in while you're trying to be a helper, be a supporter. You need grounding and time to regroup. If you've gone through a lot of challenges lately, or you're still going through challenges, so you can have enough energy to keep fighting the good fight and striving towards your goals. Regrouping is good. Regroup, refresh, recenter, refocus yourself. So that's a big yes for me. Let's see. I'll go to the other side of the column again. Complimenting others and congratulating their successes. Yes or no to complimenting others. And thank you for sharing, Brenda, and congratulating them on their successes. Brenda says yes. I agree, because again, what you put out there, what you celebrate, attracts more of that to you, even if it's someone else's success. So somebody else on my team, may have gone up in a rank, or they may have done a big goal for one of our challenges that we always have. What's up, Mamie? Shout outs to New Jersey. So celebrating in their success brings more positive energy to me. And the flip side of that is that in the beginning, I would get all caught up in, oh my gosh, I didn't do blah, blah, blah. Why am I never doing XYZ? Or how come this never happens to me? But the more I released that and celebrated the success, the more successes came my way. That's the importance of, I don't know, I want to say kind of catching the success energy, um, riding the success wave, because if you embrace that instead of putting some negative charges out there, that usually bounces back on you. Does not work the way you want it to work. You get all in your head and you get paralyzed and you don't do or try to do things differently. You overthink it. If you get in that negative bent instead of going with, yay, we've got a success, yay, you were able to do, you know, most sales in this challenge, or yay, you were able to, you know, win the prize of a Louis Vuitton bag, or you won the prize of some Apple iPod ear thingies. You know, how awesome. So I'm celebrating your success. I'm watching you for how you did it and seeing how I can do something similar. So yeah, that's a big yes on complimenting others and congratulating them on their success so that I can stay in a positive mind frame. Let's see. Which one shall we do? Yes or no? Yelling instead of calming myself down before speaking my truth. Yes or no? Yes, Brenda, staying positive always is a good thing and puts better energy out there, sets you up for more success. But should we, yes or no, yelling instead of calming myself down before speaking my truth? I don't know about you, but I'm not in listening mode if anybody is yelling at me. I'm not in the mode to receive the message or be sympathetic if somebody is yelling at me. Um, your truth is your truth. That's always the case. And we all have the right to speak our truth, live our truth. But there is a respectful way to do that where you can get your needs met if you're speaking your truth to keep people from harming you, putting you in danger, or, you know, say it's a relationship, disrespecting you in a relationship, um, not being exclusive in the relationship, talking down to you, um, misusing your time and efforts. You can speak that truth and ask for them to address those things without yelling, so they'll be more likely to hear. Also, to express to them your frustrations about other things that you might want them to help you think through, work through. We all get that you might be upset, and that's okay that you're upset because XYZ happened, but I'm not going to want to help you if you're taking it out on me and yelling at me. See the difference? So it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Um, Here's a really good one, kind of related to that relationship thing. Yes or no to expecting others to read my mind? Should we do that or should we not? Should we say no or should we say yes? Everybody should be able to read my mind and know what I need and know what I want and know when I want it. Yeah, Brenda, you're right. That's a hard no. That's a surefire way to get yourself disappointed, to unnecessary anger, resentment of somebody else when you think they should have known, because this is not Disney. We're not going to walk into the sunset and people just know what we need, or little birdies are going to make things happen and fairy godmother's going to come along and all things are going to be wonderful. That's not how it works. You have to tell people what you need. You have to ask for what you need. At the same time, if people are doing things that make you happy, you have to express that too, so that they know, hey, this really pleases her, or this really made her day. Maybe I'll do it again because I really care about her. Or I won't do the other thing because she really got upset about that. She really, it hurt her feelings, or I need to explain better. why I did what I did so she won't have hurt feelings, because maybe it's a miscommunication. But you can't expect people to read your mind. We have a cajillion thoughts a day, folks. Actually, it's probably hundreds of thousands of thoughts a day, and not all of them come through. So, how am I going to be psychic and read your mind and know what you want? Even if I've been knowing you all your life, I can't read your mind. So, let's see. How about this one? Yes or no to lying to myself about how I really feel? Yes or no? People tend to do that for a lot of different reasons, because they're used to denying their feelings and needs in order to keep certain people in their lives, or they've observed it from other people in their lives, parents, sisters, brothers. And it's not a good way to do things, because again, you don't get your needs met. Sometimes you're bending over backwards needlessly. Sometimes you are sacrificing yourself in ways that you should not be and that other people need to do for themselves, and that causes you more harm. So no, lying to myself about how I really feel means that I'm not dealing with my feelings as it relates to certain situations and certain people. If you're around a person and you always feel depressed or angry or resentful or worn out when you deal with them, that's your information that something needs to change. Either they're not your people, or you have to set better boundaries with those people. Boundaries teach people how to treat you and tell people what is allowed and not allowed to do to you, to say to you. So if you're not actually being truthful with yourself about your feelings, about a situation, about a person, you may do more harm than good for yourself. So it should be a no. I hope it's a no. Um, let's see. Let's choose one other one. Hmm. Oh, here's a good one. Yes or no to making my self and my health a priority? Yes or no to making myself and my health a priority? I got mostly women on here, so I know that we sometimes struggle. Okay, I'm gonna be real. Often women struggle with this one. Um, I think it's our nurturing nature that we struggle with this one, and men are more used to, having people do for them. So women tend to put themselves, yes, Brenda, you got it right, babe. Make yourself a priority and make your health a priority. But we tend to put ourselves way, way, way down on the list as far as taking care of us. I'm going to make sure hubby's doing what he needs to do because he's got to watch his salt intake. I'm going to make sure that the kids are putting their masks on and, taking their vitamins and doing their homework. And so what if I haven't slept in 2 days? I have to make sure I take care of them. Or, I'm gonna go and make sure that they have whatever medicines they need, and I'm not gonna take the medicines I need or try to eat healthier because everybody else likes junk food. But making yourself a priority is very true. Just like the stewardess said, you have to put the oxygen mask on you first before you can help somebody else get out of a plane that's crashing. So if you don't help you, you won't be around to help anybody else. That's the long and short of it. Or if you don't help you and take care of your health, then you won't be able to do as much for other people. Now, this one I am kind of guilty of, at least before I started my keto journey again in 2018. I I Mm-mm. We're back. I have been guilty of, not making my health a priority at times and running myself down. Um, and it had bad consequences. I missed certain things where I could have caught like the fibroids a little bit earlier. Um, I missed certain things where I could have done better about, getting rest, and I didn't. So thank you, Brenda, for the technical assist. I appreciate you. So it is never good to deprioritize your own health and well-being. You can still help people and take care of people, but you need to be at least one or two on your priority list to make sure that you are getting good nutrition, that you are moving, that your mind is stimulated, that you're emotionally well balanced, or you can't help anybody else. So that's the long and short of it. Thank you for hanging out and playing yes or no with me. Um, and I will come back with you guys tomorrow sometimes. Make sure that you're on the VIP list so I can notify you when I'm going live. If you are on YouTube, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And share me out, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, and put shared in the comments so I can know that you did. Everybody who shares this week is entered to win a new product this coming week. I'll do the drawing on the weekend. So be on the lookout for that. Brenda won this past weekend, but you have to make sure that you share it and I can track it. If you share it somewhere I can't go, I need you to send me a screenshot in the messages to let me know where you shared it, because sometimes it's private spaces and places, so I need to verify where you shared it in order for you to be entered into the raffle. Excuse me. That is because of those candies I got yesterday. I ate the gummy bears and I thought I spaced them out pretty well, but apparently not. So my tummy is a little unhappy with me. That's why I rarely buy those gummy bears, and that's why I'm excited about trying this whole food meal plan and exercise challenge that we start on Sunday. They have some great recipes in there. We're going to be doing the recipes with you, so you can see some of the things I'm eating. You're going to see my results and my before pictures and all of those things, so you can see how it works, because I do need a reset. I do need um, to go more strict and more whole foods. And I'm excited about that. I can't wait to start. If you're interested in the Whole Food Challenge, drop Whole Foods in the comments and I will try to get you hooked up. If we're not friends, you need to friend me first so I can get you into that. And that's friends on Facebook. I can't get you into a special group without being friends with you and get you that information. So either way it goes, if you decide to go on the journey with me, you will get me as your coach, but we'll also have several other pro coaches in this challenge that will also be supplying coaching to you over this next 10 days. It's only 10 days, folks. Where is it? 10 days. 10 days to challenge yourself to eating healthier, to moving more, and getting your mind right. So that's my effort to prioritize myself. Thank you guys for hopping on. Be well, and I will see you tomorrow.